Many women think that feeling less sharp, more forgetful, or low in energy is just something irreversible that happens with age. But what if I told you it is not? The truth is, even if you have started noticing these changes, they are not permanent. By practicing the right daily habits, your mind and body can regain clarity, focus, and energy, no matter your age. I have seen countless women go from struggling with brain fog and sluggish mornings to living with more alertness, more confidence, and more presence in their daily lives. What made the difference was not a pill, not a quick fix, but a simple ritual practiced each morning. And that is where you come in. Watch this video every morning for the next week, and you will start to see improvements. Play it while you sit comfortably, and simply follow along with me as I guide you step by step through the 10-minute ritual. To make it easy to remember, like and save this video now so it is ready for you each morning. Because according to research published in the Journal of Aging and Health, small consistent habits done every day can strengthen the brain, improve memory, and support healthy aging far better than miracle promises or quick fixes. So let us begin together. The very first step of this 10-minute ritual is about gently waking up the mind. Just as your body feels stiff in the morning until you move it, your brain also needs a little stretching to feel clear and focused. One of the simplest ways to do this is with a short memory exercise. Before going to bed, write down 5 everyday words in a small notebook, words like garden, window, or river. Then in the morning, before you look at the page, try to recall them from memory. Some mornings the words will come quickly. Other days you might only remember 2 or 3, and that is perfectly fine. The goal is not perfection, the goal is engagement. After that, take one of the words you remembered and play a quick word association game. For example, if the word was sun, you might think of light, warmth, morning, or sky. At first you may only find a few related words, but over time you will notice that more ideas flow more easily. What seems like a simple little game is actually powerful training for your brain. Research shows that memory exercises like these activate the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for focus, decision-making, and recall. Think of it as morning exercise for your mind, keeping it agile and responsive at any age. Women who make this a habit often notice that conversations feel easier, remembering names becomes more natural, and staying focused on daily tasks no longer feels like a struggle. It is a small act with a big impact, and it sets the perfect tone for the rest of your day. And once the mind is awake, the next step is to wake up the body. Once the mind feels awake, it is time to gently wake up the body. Many women notice that when they spend too much time sitting in the morning, their muscles feel heavy and their joints grow stiff. This can make the whole day feel slower and harder. But just a few minutes of gentle movement is often enough to lift that heaviness and bring back a sense of lightness and energy. The beauty is that this does not need to be exercise in the traditional sense. There are no complicated poses, no gym equipment, and no pressure to push yourself. Instead, these are slow, easy movements that help the body remember how to feel fluid and alive. You can begin sitting at the edge of your bed or standing with your feet firmly on the ground. Start with a slow roll of the shoulders, drawing them up toward your ears, and then letting them fall back down. Do this a few times and notice how the tension melts away. Then raise your arms gently overhead, stretching your fingertips toward the ceiling. Hold the stretch for a moment and then lower your arms again. Next, bring a little movement into your core with a gentle twist. Place one hand on your opposite shoulder and slowly turn your body to one side, then the other. There is no need to force the stretch, just move as far as feels comfortable. Finally, bring a little energy into the legs. Lift one knee gently, and then the other, almost as if you were marching softly in place. This will get your blood flowing and help your body feel awake from head to toe. Research shows that even a few minutes of light stretching and movement in the morning increases circulation, improves oxygen flow to the brain, and helps reduce stiffness in the muscles and joints. For many women, this simple practice clears away the grogginess of the night and makes it easier to step into the day with clarity and ease. By combining the mental warm-up with this gentle physical activation, you have already set a strong foundation. Your mind is sharper, your body feels lighter, and you are ready to take on the day. And the next part of this ritual builds on that foundation by giving your brain the fuel it needs to stay clear and energized. Now that the mind is awake and the body has loosened up, the next step is to give your brain the fuel it needs to stay clear and energized throughout the day. Many women fall into the habit of starting their morning with only a cup of coffee and maybe a piece of toast. While this may feel comforting in the moment, it often leaves the brain running on empty, leading to fatigue, fogginess, and forgetfulness later in the morning. Your brain, like the rest of your body, needs nourishment, and the foods you choose in the morning can make a real difference in how well you think, remember, and focus. Research shows that certain nutrients, like omega-3 fatty acids, protein, and antioxidants, play a key role in supporting memory and mental clarity. One simple way to bring these nutrients into your morning is with a boiled egg, a handful of walnuts, and a small bowl of berries. The egg provides protein and choline, a nutrient important for memory. Walnuts are rich in healthy fats that keep the brain young and flexible. Berries, with their deep colors, are filled with antioxidants that help protect brain cells. On other mornings, you might prefer a light smoothie. Blending spinach, banana, flax seeds, and almond milk creates a smooth, nourishing drink that is easy on the stomach while keeping your energy steady for hours. The key is to keep it simple, fresh, and balanced. And just as important as food is hydration. Many women are surprised to learn that dehydration, even when mild, is one of the most common causes of morning brain fog. After a night's sleep, your body has gone hours without water, and your brain feels the difference. That is why one of the most powerful things you can do is drink a glass of water before anything else, even before coffee. If you like, add a slice of lemon for freshness and a gentle boost to digestion. This step may sound small, but it changes everything. Women who start their mornings with water and nourishing foods often notice that their energy feels steadier, their conversations flow more easily, and their focus lasts longer. Instead of chasing alertness with more and more coffee, they find themselves naturally awake and engaged. So with your mind activated, your body moving, and your brain well-fueled, there is just one more piece left in this ritual. And it may be the most powerful of all: the way you set your thoughts and emotions for the day ahead. With your brain nourished and your body awake, the final step of this ritual is to bring a moment of calm and intention to your day. So many women spend their mornings rushing, thinking about the chores ahead, the calls they need to make, or the aches they may feel. But taking just a single minute to pause and reflect can completely shift how the rest of your day unfolds. Each morning, write down one small thing you are thankful for. It does not have to be grand. It might be the warmth of the sunlight streaming through your window, the comfort of a favorite blanket, or the sound of birds outside. By noticing and naming these simple gifts, you train your mind to see more of the good in each day. After writing your gratitude, set a gentle intention for yourself. Choose a word or short phrase to guide you. Some mornings it may be patience, other days it might be joy, curiosity, or kindness. These words are not rules, they are reminders, and when the day brings challenges, as it often does, you can return to that intention to steady yourself. Research shows that practices like gratitude and intention setting lower stress, improve mood, and even support heart health. But beyond the science, they help you feel anchored. Instead of starting the day scattered, you begin with focus and a calm heart. This is the final piece of the 10-minute ritual. It ties everything together: mind, body, and spirit. Women who bring gratitude and intention into their mornings often describe a greater sense of clarity, more emotional balance, and a lightness that carries them through the day. And so in just 10 minutes, you have engaged your mind, awakened your body, fueled your brain, and grounded yourself in gratitude. It is a simple routine, but when practiced each day, it becomes life-changing. I have seen women in their 70s, 80s, and even 90s discover new clarity through this very ritual. One woman I worked with, Margaret, told me she had been afraid of losing her memory forever. She struggled to follow conversations, often forgot small details, and felt her world shrinking. After a few weeks of staying consistent with this morning practice, she noticed something remarkable. She could remember the names of her neighbors again. She found herself laughing more easily in conversations with her grandchildren. She told me she felt awake in a way she had not in years. Another woman, Elena, had battled constant fatigue in the mornings. She depended on 2 or 3 cups of coffee before she felt ready to face her day, but coffee always left her jittery, and by mid-morning she crashed. Once she started her mornings with water, nourishing foods, and gentle movement, her energy shifted. She still enjoyed her morning coffee, but it was no longer her lifeline. She felt steady, calm, and capable, all through the day. Stories like these remind us that decline is not inevitable. So many women believe that once focus fades or energy drops, it is gone forever. But the truth is, these abilities can be nurtured and restored. Just like a muscle grows stronger with use, the brain responds to gentle, consistent training, and the body too thrives on small acts of care. Science supports this. Studies show that women who move their bodies, even lightly, in the morning, have higher levels of oxygen in their brains. This improves mental clarity and supports memory retention. Nutrition research confirms that omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and proteins protect brain cells and keep them communicating smoothly. And psychologists have found that practicing gratitude rewires the brain toward positivity, helping reduce stress hormones that accelerate aging. But beyond science, there is something deeply human in this ritual. It is not just about sharpness or energy, it is about giving yourself 10 minutes each morning that are yours alone. 10 minutes that remind you, I am worth this time, I am worth this care. If you are watching this, I want you to know you are not alone. Thousands of women around the world are searching for ways to stay vibrant and connected as they grow older. And by practicing this ritual, you are joining a quiet movement of women who choose to honor their bodies, minds, and hearts each morning. I encourage you to stay with it. Do not expect perfection. Some mornings you may forget a word, or your stretch may feel stiff, or your thoughts may wander during gratitude. That is natural. What matters is not doing it perfectly, but showing up each day and giving yourself the gift of those 10 minutes. Because over time, small daily habits build into something powerful. They create resilience, confidence, and joy. They remind you that even as the years pass, you can feel strong, capable, and present. So tomorrow morning, when you wake up, remember this ritual. Engage your mind with a few words. Move your body gently. Nourish your brain with foods that help it shine, and ground yourself with gratitude. It may seem small, but it will ripple out into your whole day and your whole life. And now, I'd love to hear from you. What part of this ritual feels most exciting to you? Is it the mind warm-up, the gentle movement, the nourishing foods, or the gratitude practice? Share your thoughts in the comments below, because your story may inspire another woman to begin her own journey. Like and save this video so you can return to it each morning, and subscribe to stay connected with more ways to keep your body and mind strong at every age. Remember, aging is not about the number of years you have lived, it is about how you live those years. And with just 10 minutes a day, you can choose to live them with clarity, focus, and joy.